To the beautiful music of the University of Louisville student violinist Masaki Hall, Anna Laverty, and alumna Jennifer Terrell. Let's please give them a round of applause. Support the students. Bravo. Bravo. Please put your cell phones on silent if you have not done so already. Mr. Durbin. Please, those who are able, rise for the processional. dignitaries, graduates, friends, on behalf of the Office of Student Affairs and Diversity at the Louis D. Brandeis School of Law at the University of Louisville, welcome to the convocation ceremony for the class of 2023, a class that is strong and a class that went through so much together. Woo! Many thanks must be given. Would all of the loved ones who supported these graduates on this journey, those who are able, you rise, please. Graduates, give your loved ones a hand. Woo! Yes. What a journey. Would all the active and retired on stage and in the audience, those who are military, please rise and be recognized. Active and retired military, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. I want to point your attention to the last page of the program. We thank the Office of the Dean and all of those people and offices and organizations that are listed on that last page. I thank our Grand Marshal, Professor Markison, and our Marshal, Dean Sweeney, and we give a special thanks to CNH Audio for their services, the Palace staff, administrators, especially Sydney Anthony and Caitlin McCoy, and the entire Palace staff for helping us every step of the way. Thank you, guys. At the core of my personal thanks, I always call it the core, who helped me on this journey. Mrs. Tracy Cole, Mrs. Jackie Gutterman, Mr. Kyle Durbin, Mrs. Becca Shelton, and our returning interns, Sarah, Bailey, Jackson, Leilana, and Lakin. Thank you, guys. I also want to thank the incoming SBA officers, Taylor, Mally, and Charlize. Thank you all. I thank the graduating consultants for my office, Frank Bencomo Suarez, Charlotte Carnes, Abby McFarland, Cameron Lyons, Abigail Kenyon, Abigail Prophet, Caitlin Grimes. Thank you guys, my consultants. They've given me tons of advice throughout the year. Love you guys. Love you. And especially, of course, my interns who worked. Whether you worked your first year, your second, your third, I must thank Kylie Krapilski, Megan Beekler, Nia Jolly, Vincent Verano, and of course, hanging in there with me 2 years, taking me, dealing with me, and I have your name in capital letters, Reagan Prather and Rachel Oots. Thank you, guys. I love you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our Dean and Professor of Law of the Louis D. Brandeis School of Law, Dean Melanie B. Jacobs. Dean Jacobs.
Thank you, Dean Coel. I can't see all of you out there, but I just have to say I know that this is such an exciting day, and I feel your excitement. We're in this most beautiful venue, and it's fitting because this class deserves an amazing celebration. I want us to give you another round of applause. Dean Coel offered many thanks. I would just like to offer her a special thanks. We have this beautiful venue and this wonderful celebration through so much hard work from Dean Coel, and you might not know, it is her birthday today. And I would love for us all to just, on 3, 1, 2, 3, happy birthday, Dean Coel. So welcome everyone to this amazing celebration for the class of 2023. I would like to introduce some of our special participants, and I'll ask that you hold your applause until I've introduced everyone. First, let me introduce our keynote speaker, Lanita Baker, and our Student Bar Association president for this class, Nia Elise Jolly. So let's give them both a round of applause. At this time, I would also like to introduce the outstanding faculty of the University of Louisville Brandeis School of Law. As I introduce you, would each faculty member please stand and remain standing, and then we can give them a round of applause at the end. So first, chosen by the graduates to serve as the Hooding faculty, Professors Ariana Levinson, Tony Arnold, Cassie Armstrong, and Lisa Nicholson. Joining them are Samuel Markison, who also served as our Grand Marshal, Dr. Joanne Sweeney, who's our Associate Dean for Academic Affairs and also serving as a Marshal, Kelly Muir, Hind Sheth, Enid Truccio-Haynes, Laura McNeil, Shivani Carthens, Dan Cannon, Erin Gao, Nina Couch, and William Hilliard. Now let's give them a round of applause. It is a privilege to introduce our first speaker this morning, Class of 2023 graduate and Student Bar Association President, Ms. Nia Jolly. Ms. Jolly is an outstanding leader, and I anticipate that we will see much more of her leadership in the future. Certainly, I hope that we do. In addition to serving as Student Bar Association President, and I think it's important to note that she is the first African-American Black female SBA president in the history of our law school. Ms. Jolly has also served as a Student Government Association senator and 1L student representative. She's been a member of the University of Louisville Law Review, Black Law Student Association, the Louis D. Brandeis Inn of Court, an intern in the Office of Student Affairs and Diversity, and has worked at the Robert and Sue Ellen Ackerson Law Clinic, doing both mediation and litigation. Prior to coming to Brandeis Law, Ms. Jolly earned her bachelor's in psychology from Howard University and worked as a paralegal at Morgan & Morgan here in Louisville. I'm glad that she decided to pursue her legal education here at Brandeis. She certainly has had an exceptionally positive impact on her classmates and our whole Brandeis Law community. I've been very delighted to get to know her and work with her this year. One of the most notable aspects of Ms. Jolly's leadership is her commitment to public service. As my colleague Dean Sweeney has noted, it's Ms. Jolly's deep concern and caring about the welfare of others that will make her an excellent attorney. She knows that being a lawyer means serving her community, and I see her show her commitment to those ideals every day, end quote. To me, Ms. Jolly truly embodies the legacy of Justice Louis D. Brandeis and his commitment to being the people's lawyer. In fact, Ms. Jolly has performed the most public service hours of any class of 2023 graduate, while the class as a whole performed nearly 4,200 hours of public service, which is awesome. Ms. Jolly performed 275, earning the Samuel L. Greenbaum Public Service Award. Ms. Jolly is headed to New York City and has accepted a position in the Bronx District Attorney's Office. I know she's going to do great things there and wherever else she decides to use her talents. It's my pleasure to introduce Nia Jolly.
Good morning, graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff. I'm so happy to be here with you all as we acknowledge the finish line of 3 long and hard years at the University of Louisville. Although this day is for everyone, as we join in the celebration of this momentous occasion, I'm going to use this time to mainly speak to my classmates. Our class entered Brandeis in August of 2020 during isolation at the peak of COVID and the mass outrage sparked by the unjustified killing of Breonna Taylor, which brought to the forefront the responsibility of our role as people going into the legal profession. At that time, Dean Cowell told us that we, the class of 2023, are stronger together. I'll speak for myself and admit that in that moment in orientation, I did not yet know the challenges that we would endure. As a class, we've gone through waves of COVID, hybrid classes, online classes, cold calls, final exams, the MPRE, 3 deans in 3 years, and the bar that still looms ahead of us. I know that it was not luck that brought us out on the other side. It was our hard work, our dedication, and a little bit of tunnel vision to keep pushing through. Dean Cowell was correct when she said that we are stronger together. I believe that one's strength is comprised of those around them. We are sitting as a class, but we would not have made it without the support of our loved ones that, willingly or not, embarked on this journey with us. The early mornings, the long days, late nights would not have been doable without those people by our side. And for this, we thank you all. My strength comes from my family that moved me to Kentucky from Washington, D.C. when I told them that I got a job without having ever been to this state. My strength comes from my mentor that graciously and willingly moved me into her home because she believed that this was the correct leap of faith. My strength comes from my friends that supported me through these 3 years as we all tried to figure out exactly what we signed up for. My strength comes from my classmates that gave me notes, drafted outlines, and kept me focused on days that it was hard. But this day marks our pivotal transition. It's a new beginning where we can now show the world how strong and how prepared we are. As I reflect on this journey that we have walked, I have to take a moment to acknowledge a cardinal that is not able to sit here with us today. Last summer, the class of 2023 experienced an unexpected loss at the passing of our classmate, T.K. Bryant. The strength and community that we built does not end today. We remain bound to each other because of this experience together, but now we'll bring it into this community and to our clients. We are all motivated by the ability to help others, and this ability and responsibility are a privilege and should not be taken lightly. I challenge every one of you to be the change that you wish to see and the change that we need to see in this world. Be a zealous advocate and an agent for change. I know great things will come from this class, this tenacious class that is stronger together. Before I take my seat, I must take this time to thank you, the class of 2023. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for trusting me to be your president. I did not take this responsibility and honor lightly. I'm so grateful to have gone on this journey and successfully completed it with you all today. Congratulations to the class of 2023. I look forward to seeing you all in the practice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nia. Congratulations again to all of our graduates, the parents, the spouses, the partners, the children, the family, the friends, everyone who is here today. Your graduate sits here in part because of your support. I know they are very grateful for you. Earning your law degree is an enormous accomplishment at any time, but even more so during the midst of a pandemic, economic crisis, and social justice reckoning. You had to work harder for this degree than many alums who came before you. The stakes just felt bigger. Your resilience, your perseverance, and determination have been so amazing to witness. And so on behalf of the whole Brandeis Law faculty, staff, and administration, I want to let you know that we are so proud of you. I hope that each of you feels an enormous sense of pride as you reflect on your tremendous accomplishment, because you, collectively and individually, are remarkable. I know that was a little corny, that's what my 12-year-old says, but I really mean it. As you embark on the next phase of your professional journey, I'd like to offer some very brief advice. First, Surround yourself with people you love, just like you are today. Sometimes it's easy to take relationships for granted when we're busy, but our relationships deserve our attention. It's important to have confidants and supporters who will cheer you on and cheer you up during the hard times, and then celebrate with you during the good ones. Second, don't ignore your interests. Make time for activities that bring you joy. There's always more work to do. Working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, will not bring the same joy as time with family or friends, or time spent training for a marathon, or taking a painting class, or doing something with your friends. I've never heard anyone at the end of life lament not billing more hours or not spending more time at the office. So make sure that you take time for you. Third, don't fear rejection. If you fear rejection, you'll never take a risk. It's okay to try and come up short. Too often, we equate not achieving a particular goal with being a failure, and that absolutely is not true. Being afraid keeps you stuck. We grow through challenge, so keep challenging yourself. Apply for your dream job, try a new hobby, ask someone out on a date. Fourth, if you find yourself anxious or depressed, please reach out to a loved one, a trusted friend, or a mental health professional. There is no shame in treatment for mental illness, just as there is no shame in treatment for any other kind of physical illness or disease. And lastly, be true to your convictions. Your voice carries more weight as a lawyer, so use it. It may feel uncomfortable to use your voice, but you have the privilege of a legal education. Use your knowledge and skills to speak out, to raise awareness, to assist others. You have truly amazed us during your time here at Brandeis Law, and we know that so many good things are in store for you. We absolutely cannot wait to see you soar, and all of our best wishes for your success and your happiness. And now, it is my honor to introduce our keynote speaker and 2006 graduate of the University of Louisville Brandeis School of Law, Attorney Lenita Baker. Attorney Baker serves as corporate counsel for Waystar, Inc., following a notable career in personal injury litigation. She previously served as an assistant Jefferson County attorney in the Legislative Services branch of the Civil Division, and as a supervising prosecutor in the Criminal Division after starting her legal career at the Louisville Metro Public Defender Corporation. Attorney Baker graduated from the University of Louisville in 2003 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology and minors in sociology and Pan-African studies. She continued her studies at the School of Law, earning her Juris Doctor in 2006, and in 2017, she obtained a Master of Business Administration with distinction from the U of L College of Business. Attorney Baker has shown her commitment to the legal community consistently throughout her career. She is the current president of the National Bar Association, after previously serving as a vice president, member at large, chief of staff, and chief of communications. She also served multiple terms as president of the Charles W. Anderson Jr. Bar Association, which is an NBA affiliate chapter, and she has served on the board of directors for the Louisville Bar Association. This past March, the Brandeis School of Law presented Attorney Baker with the Darrell T. Owens Community Service Award, which was very justly deserved. And I am also thrilled to announce that as of this fall, Attorney Baker will also be known as Professor Baker and is joining the School of Law as an inaugural professor of practice. It's my honor to welcome Lenita Baker.
Thank you, Dean Jacobs, for that introduction. It's a little nervous being here in front of the graduates and families, especially knowing that a large part of my being here is because the students requested me to be here. And so with that, I want you to know that that comes great honor. Greetings, University of Louisville board members, administration, Brandeis School of Law administration led by Dean Jacobs, faculty, staff, and graduates. I am honored to stand before you as this year's commencement speaker. And with that honor, With that honor, I want to thank those of you who understand that the majority of my remarks today are directed to the graduates, and so I want to let you all know that in advance. But first, to the families of the graduates, congratulations. Today is just a much of the indicator of the sacrifice that you have given through the years to help the graduates get here today. But your continued support will be needed as they journey into the bar exam and into one of the most noble professions today. Graduates, with this degree today, you are entering into a noble profession that I love, and with that comes great responsibility. I remember sitting in your seats in 2006, and as I prepared, I was like, well, what did I want to hear? And all I wanted to hear was someone to say, Lanita K. Baker, and walk across the stage. But as I sat there, I did not have a job. I didn't know what was next. I knew that I was studying for the bar exam. That's it. And then when I heard my name, I was like, thank God, they can't take it back. I have my degree. But it's my job today to leave you all with a charge as you enter this correction. As you join me in the fight to protect our democracy. That's what the law profession is about, protecting our democracy. To protect laws that you've learned about for the last 3 years. To do that, I'm going to begin with the quote, I didn't know when I was graduating, but it's become one of my favorite quotes as an attorney, and it's one that I live by. And it's by a man named Charles Hamilton Houston, who was a mentor to the late, great Justice Thurgood Marshall. And he said, a lawyer is either a social engineer or a parasite on society. Think about that. So as you enter this profession, will you be a social engineer or will you be a parasite? Being that I sat in your seats and I know where you all are going and I know what's ahead of you all, I believe all of you all will be social engineers. Mr. Houston provided a little bit more insight into what does it mean to be a social engineer, because we can say you're going to be a social engineer, but what does that mean? It means to take the knowledge, your experience, your understanding of the U.S. Constitution to protect the rights of all, to make sure that just as our Bill of Rights say, all men truly are created equal. Everyone, regardless of their race, gender, socioeconomic status, religion, or who it is that they love, should be protected. And it shouldn't be that hard. But as we sit here in 2023, we know that there's a thought that it's okay to treat people differently because of their race, because of their gender, because of who they love. But it's our job as lawyers to say, no, that's not what the U.S. Constitution says, and to continue to fight against that. Lawyers have an obligation to solve the problems that arise in society. But what do you have to do what do you need to know to do that? Pace yourself. You don't have all the answers as you sit here today. You're not ready to take on all of those fights as you sit here today. I was 40 when I represented the family of Breonna Taylor in 2020. 40. Not 25 when I graduated, an eager young student to take on the world and its challenges. So it takes time. It takes experience. It takes knowledge. It takes failures. And I don't even like using the word failures. I say take every miss as an opportunity to learn and to grow. You're not going to have it figured out right away. It's going to take time. It's going to take mentors. As I spoke to the graduates who attended the Breonna Taylor lecture in March, I told them, if you ask a lawyer, will you be my mentor? A lot of lawyers get nervous just at the sound of mentor. But I charged them, just start asking lawyers questions. And lawyers like to answer questions. So there goes your mentor. Soon enough, they don't realize they're your mentor, but they are your mentor. Be flexible. You heard the jobs that I've had as I've started my career in 2006. I started as a public defender. I took the lessons that I learned as a public defender, became a prosecutor because in the criminal justice system, I felt that that was the position where I could make the most change and impact on the community. Started writing bills for Louisville Metro Council. Then I started doing civil rights and personal injury litigation, and then I'm in-house. You have to be flexible, and part of being flexible is every few years reevaluating where you are in your career. Are you happy? Are you just billing hours to make money, to make it about money, to pay bills, but you're not enjoying life? And I submit, what joy is making a lot of money if you're not enjoying life, right? So be flexible and reevaluate where you are in life and what you want to do and what's most important to you. And again, build. Every step that I've taken has been a step to the next. Give back to your community, to the profession, to the law school. Students coming after you are going to need you. Most importantly, to be authentic. And in being authentic, you have to do that with integrity. And there's some limits to be authentic. I'm a trial lawyer. I can't go to a jury trial with pink hair. But if I want to put in some pink extensions on the weekend, I can put in some pink extensions on the weekend, right? So be authentic and do it with integrity. And I say do it with integrity because as you journey through your legal careers, there's not a single client, a single individual, a single employer that is worth your reputation and the legacy that you will leave on this profession. So be true to who you are and do it with integrity, and do not sacrifice your integrity for anyone. What I think is most importantly, is sometimes you have to disconnect. You have to take care of yourself. It's a joyful profession, one that I love. I've not had a legal job that I did not like. So it's a noble profession, but it's a stressful profession. You're always fighting for other people. Their burdens become your burdens. So in that, you have to be willing to disconnect, take care of yourself, and build community. Dean Jacobs talked about that. You're graduating, this is a part of your community, but as you continue through your legal career, you build more communities. My community is with my National Bar Association that I currently lead. I have a group of friends there that we travel. Every year we go on some fantastic trip. We rent some big house and we just veg out, have fun, don't think about cases, don't take work computers. You have to do that, part of that disconnecting. So as you all go out to be social engineers that I know you will be, I want to congratulate you on this next step. Don't worry about the bar, it will come just as you've succeeded through the rest. But enjoy it, all of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those remarks. I know everyone wants to hear their name called, but I still think they're going to remember those remarks. They were great. At this time, we have 2 recognitions. I know everyone's waiting for the big moment. It's coming, I promise. But I do want to acknowledge, just as Ms. Jolly shared earlier, that the Brandeis law community lost a member of the class of 2023, Taylor Kyle Bryant, affectionately known as TK. TK was known to be a burst of energy. One of his greatest joys of law school was when he served as president of the Lambda Law Caucus and the Appalachian Law Caucus. He was active in the community, and he was passionate about serving others, especially the underserved. About 2 months ago, the Brandeis Law faculty unanimously voted to award TK a posthumous degree, and thank you, Bailey, for showing everyone. And I'm just going to double check. We had hoped that TK's family would be here. Is anyone?
Is the Bryant family here? Okay.
Okay, we heard they had a bit of a hiccup getting here, and I'm so sorry, but they were invited and they were not able to join us today as they had hoped to. But I just want you to know that they do accept the diploma, and we will make sure that they receive it. We will get it to them. But we did want to acknowledge TK. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Bailey.
Okay, next, we are very excited to welcome a member of the Brandeis School of Law class of 1957, and of course at that time it was just the University of Louisville School of Law. And you may say the class of 1957, but he was not able to attend his commencement. And this is a bucket list item, right? It's fabulous. He always wanted to walk.
Yes.
So at the time, the reason that he couldn't attend his own commencement, he was working, he was caring for his wife and children, and he was in the military. Unfortunately, his wife of 71 years has passed, but he knows that she is here with him in spirit. And we are so pleased that several members of his family are here to see him walk, and good friends. And they are all here to see him celebrate this tremendous accomplishment, including graduating at the top of his class. Please join me in warmly welcoming Mr. Raymond Sewell.
Mr. Raymond Sewell, ranked number 1 in the class of 1957. Summa cum laude, U.S. Air Force veteran, moot court, law review, Delta Theta Phi Law Fraternity, yearbook, editor of the Louisville Law Magazine, Raymond Ray L. Sewell. All right, there you go. Proceed. Photo with the dean. Very good. There you go. Wonderful. Ranked number 1, class of 1957. Wonderful. Bailey will assist.
All right, this is the moment. We will proceed to the hooding ceremony and awards recognition for the class of 2023. The hood dates back to medieval times. So the hood is this weird thing that I'm wearing that you see the other faculty wearing that the students are going to have. Thank you for modeling. I appreciate this, Professors Arnold and Levinson. See, this is great. So the hood dates back to medieval times. The color, purple for law, indicates both the field and the highest degree. And then the red and the black on the hood represent this university, University of Louisville, which is proud to bestow the degree of Juris Doctor on its graduates. The draping of the hood represents the symbolic awarding of the degree. And at this time, Dean Coel will proceed with the hooding ceremony.
Thank you, Dean Jacobs. Grand Marshal Markison, Marshal Sweeney, please take your positions. Ms. Jolly, please approach. Here we go. Nia Elise Jolly, cum laude, President of the Student Bar Association, member of BALSA, member of Law Review. Nia Elise Jolly. Would the immediate family of Hannah DePoy Hayden please stand? In 2020, this class signed the oath that you see on the stage by Dean Jacobs. They pledged to follow the Honor Code and the U of L Code of Conduct. In keeping with this tradition, the student who is ranked number 1 in this class receives the oath in remembrance of this great achievement. Would the rest of the Du Bois Hayden family please stand? Mr. Cody Hayden, please come forward and retrieve the oath on behalf of your wife, Hannah. Congratulations to the Du Bois Hayden family. Woo! You ready? She's like, definitely. Hannah Du Bois Hayden, summa cum laude, ranked #1 in the class of 2023. Vice Chair of the Honor Council, Senior Notes Editor of Law Review, past Vice President of Competition Logistics, Moot Court Board, Appalachian Law Caucus. Recipient of the oath, Hannah Du Bois Hayden, #1 in the class of 2023. Sarah Nicole Hall, summa cum laude. Notes Editor, Law Review, past Vice President of External Communications, Moot Court Board, 1L Rep, Appalachian Law Caucus, American Inn of Court, Brandeis Inn of Court, and International Service Learning, Sarah Nicole Hall. Sarah Nicole Hall. Katie Elizabeth Harvey, summa cum laude. Notes Editor, Law Review, Central High Partnership. Katie Elizabeth Harvey. Abby Zhang McFarland, summa cum laude. Senior Articles Editor, Law Review, Vice President of Finance, Student and Bar Association, past President, Business Law, Black Law Student Association, Latinx Law Student Association, Lambda Law Caucus, Women's Law Caucus, American Inn of Court, Brandeis Inn of Court, and Entrepreneurship Clinic International Service Program, Abby Zhang McFarland. Connor Elliott Sturgill, summa cum laude. Ackerson Law Clinic. I told him to bend down. Connor Elliott Sturgill. Lane Martin Thompson, summa cum laude. Associate Symposium Editor, Law Review, Elder Law Clinic. Lane Martin Thompson. Evan Douglas Mitchell, cum laude. Editor-in-Chief, Journal of Animal and Environmental Law, International Law Society, Brandeis Inn of Court. Evan Douglas Mitchell. Mitchell Allen Stoltz, magna cum laude. Mitchell Allen Stoltz. Jasmine Sierra Wood, Social Chair, Student Bar Association, Sports and Entertainment Law Society, International Service Learning Program. Jasmine Sierra Wood. Merritt Catherine Harris, cum laude, President of Sports and Entertainment Law Society, Articles Editor, Journal of Animal and Environmental Law, Leeds, England Study Abroad Program. Merritt Catherine Harris. Austin Jack Bright, Secretary, Sports and Entertainment Law Society, International Service Learning Program. Austin Jack Bright. Molly Pierce O'Day, cum laude, President, Labor and Employment Law Society, Vice President, Sports and Entertainment Law Society, Senior Editor, Journal of Law and Education and International Service Program. Molly Pierce O'Day. John Michael O'Connor, cum laude, Treasurer, Sports and Entertainment Law Society, Budapest Study Abroad Program. John Michael O'Connor. Christopher Don Gregory, cum laude, Public Relations Officer, Disability Allied Law Student Association, and the Business Law Society. Thank you. Christopher Don Gregory. Madison Nicole Worth, magna cum laude, Secretary, Finance Officer, DALSA, Law Review, Ackerson Law Clinic, International Service Learning Program. Madison Nicole Worth. Amanda Olson Montgomery, cum laude, President of DALSA, member of the Federalist Society, Women's Law Caucus, and a member of the Central High Partnership. Amanda Olson Montgomery. Brianna Nicole Bonham, cum laude, Vice President, DALSA, Federalist Society, Student Bar Association, and Women's Law Caucus. Brianna Nicole Bonham. Charlotte, little baby Char, Elizabeth Carnes. Vice President, Appalachian Law Caucus. Managing Editor, Law Review. Black Law Students Association, Women's Law Caucus, American Inn of Court, Brandeis Inn of Court, and the Entrepreneurship Clinic. So funny. So funny. You guys. Oh, gosh. Hilarious. Charlotte Elizabeth Carnes. Ready? It's time. Lauren Yvonne Neal. President and past treasurer of BALSA, Diversity Chair of the Student Bar Association, Law Review, American Civil Liberties Union, Appalachian Law Caucus, If, When, How, International Law Society, Women's Law Caucus, Brandeis Inn of Court, Fellow for the Resilience Justice Project, International Service Learning Program. Lauren Yvonne Neal. The favorite. Rachel Elizabeth Oots. Vice President of BALSA, Community Engagement Chair for the Student Bar Association. ACLU, If, When, How, Central High Partnership, and a Fellow of the Resilience Justice Program. Rachel Elizabeth Oots. Abigail Miriam Prophet, magna cum laude. President and the 1L rep for the Appalachia Law Caucus. Abigail Miriam Prophet. Camry Kelsey. Secretary and past Spirit Chair for BALSA, Women's Law Caucus. Fellow for the Human Rights Advocacy Program, Elder Law Clinic, and the International Service Learning Program. Jackie Lene. Camry Kelsey. Jackie Lene Johns, summa cum laude, member of the Central High Partnership. Jackie Lene Johns. Elizabeth Kaylin Schaff, summa cum laude, notes editor of the Law Review, 3L rep, 1L rep for the Student Bar Association, Central High Partnership, Brandeis Inn of Court, and the International Service Learning Program. Elizabeth Kaylin Schaff. Danielle Brooke Tackett, magna cum laude. Executive Vice President of the Student Bar Association, Student Government Association, Journal of Animal and Environmental Law, Women's Law Caucus, and the International Service Learning Program. Danielle Brooke Tackett. Catherine Elizabeth Schmidt, cum laude. Vice President, past event coordinator, Business Law Society, the event coordinator for the Women's Law Caucus. Catherine Elizabeth Schmidt. Christopher Hugo Malpartida, cum laude. Okay, guys. President of the Latinx Law Association and a member of the Lambda Law Caucus. Christopher Hugo Malpartida. Peyton Bryce Fergus, President of the Christian Legal Society and a member of the Federalist Society. Peyton Bryce Fergus. Chadwick G. Bickley, member of the Federalist Society. Rosa. Got it, thank you. Chadwick G. Bickley. Morgan Jane LaRosa, cum laude, Secretary of the Business Law Society, Secretary of the Christian Legal Society, and a member of the Elder Law Clinic. Morgan Jane LaRosa. Lucy Key Mills. Thank you. Lucy Key Mills. Connor Shay Allen, magna cum laude. Honor Council, Lambda Law Caucus, Student Bar Association, and Ackerson Law Clinic. Connor Shay Allen. Kylie Ann Krapilski, magna cum laude. International Moot Court, past president of the International Law Society, member of the Student Bar Association. Kylie Ann Krapilski. Sydney Elizabeth Dazzo, magna cum laude, past secretary, International Law Society, Women's Law Caucus, the Estate Society, Elder Law Clinic, International Service Learning Program. Sydney Elizabeth Dazzo. Megan Nicolason, cum laude. Fundraising chair for the Student Bar Association. Associate Articles Editor for law review. Megan Nicolason. Helen Frances MacArthur, Vice President of Communications for the Labor and Employment Law Society, past Community Engagement Chair for the Student Bar Association, a member of Honor Council, American Civil Liberties Union, Appalachian Law Caucus, Women's Law Caucus, If, When, and How, Estate, and the Elder Law Clinic, Helen Frances MacArthur. Sarah Rachel Rasteter, magna cum laude, President and past Vice President of the International Law Society, Vice President of the ACLU, and a Fellow for the Human Rights Advocacy Program. Sarah Rachel Rasteter. Olivia Alice Edwardson. Okie dokie. Olivia Alice Edwardson. Haley Greer Duncan, magna cum laude. Past Vice President and past Treasurer, Business Law Society, Law Review, Women's Law Caucus, and the Entrepreneurship Clinic. Haley Greer Duncan. Lucy Faulkner McIntyre, summa cum laude. Business Law Society, Journal of Animal and Environmental Law, Women's Law Caucus, and the Entrepreneurship Clinic. Lucy Faulkner McIntyre. Jules White, summa cum laude. Articles Editor, Law Review, Business Law Society, Women's Law Caucus, American Inn of Court, Brandeis Inn of Court, Entrepreneurship Clinic. Jules White. Anna Jeannie Guzman Peirano, magna cum laude. Brandeis Inn of Court. Anna Jeannie Guzman Peirano. Elizabeth Ann Treader, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Treader. Daniel Ryan McCray, cum laude. Daniel Ryan McCray. Caitlin Joe Grimes, cum laude. Vice President of Lambda Law Caucus. Treasurer, Business Law Society, the American Constitution Society, and the Journal for Animal and Environmental Law. Caitlin Joe Grimes. Abigail S. Kenyon, cum laude. Secretary, ACLU, 3L Rep, American Constitution Society, past Secretary of Lambda Law Caucus. Abigail S. Kenyon. Frank Bencomo Suarez, magna cum laude. President of the ACLU, Law Review member, American Constitution Society, Lambda Law Caucus, Fellow for the Human Rights Advocacy Program, Senior Fellow for the Resilience Justice Program, and a member of the International Service Learning Program, Frank Bencomo Suarez. Okay. Mackenzie Nicole Miller, cum laude. Okay. American Civil Liberties Union, Sports and Entertainment Law Society, Women's Law Caucus. Okay. Bailey will be at the stairs for you. Mackenzie Nicole Miller. Harris Shakur Mion, Treasurer of the American Civil Liberties Union, member of the Black Law Students Association. Harris Shakur Mion. Sophia Kennan Steer, magna cum laude. Social Chair, Latinx Law Student Association, 3L Rep, Student Bar Association, and a member of the Women's Law Caucus. Okay. Sophia Kennan Steer. Cameron Nasir Malik Lyons. Past ABA Rep for the Student Bar Association, member of BALSA. Cameron Nasir Malik Lyons. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. We now have Professor Armstrong and Professor Nicholson. Yes. Krista Lynn Sutherland, magna cum laude, member of the Student Bar Association. Krista Lynn Sutherland. Max Edward Cosby, cum laude. Vice President of Administration for the Moot Court Board. DALSA member, American Inn of Court and the Brandeis Inn of Court. Max Edward Cosby. Mary Caitlin Oates Vogt, cum laude. President, past treasurer, past 1L rep for the Women's Law Caucus, president of the Women's Law Caucus. Mary Caitlin Oates Vogt. Jeremy Arthur Collins, magna cum laude, member of the Federalist Society, American Inn of Court, Brandeis Inn of Court. Jeremy Arthur Collins. Matthew Redell. American Inn of Court. Matthew Redell. Dayton Nathaniel Blair, cum laude. Dayton Nathaniel Blair. Zachary K. Caldwell, cum laude. Zachary K. Caldwell. Allison Orberson Wiles, summa cum laude. President of the Moot Court Board, Senior Articles Editor for JAEL, and a member of the Central High Partnership. Allison Orberson Wiles. Jillian Marie Sauer, magna cum laude, a member of the Ackerson Law Clinic. Jillian Marie Sauer. Grace Elizabeth Walsh. Women's Law Caucus, Ackerson Law Clinic, Moot Court Client Counseling Team. Grace Elizabeth Walsh. Emily E. Compton, summa cum laude. President of the Federalist Society, Article Selection Editor of Law Review, Honor Council member, and a fellow of the Ordered Liberty Program. Emily E. Compton. Abby Renee Klaber, cum laude. 2L rep for the Federalist Society and a member of the Central High Partnership. Abby Renee Klaber. Jordan Blaine Hancock, member of the Appalachian Law Caucus. Law Caucus. Jordan Blaine Hancock. Whoopsie. John William Powell, member of the Elder Law Clinic. John William Powell. Patrick Robert Quire, magna cum laude, member of the Ackerson Law Clinic. Patrick Robert Quire. John S. Mays, cum laude, a member of the Elder Law Clinic. John S. Mays. Jordan Haley Fink, magna cum laude. Okay, I'll try. Jordan Haley Fink. Yarirel Yvonne Mora. Hispanic National Bar Association, Vice President, past Secretary of International Law Society, Secretary of Latinx Law Student Association, 3L Rep Student Health Law, Appalachian Law Caucus, Black Law Student Association, Lambda Law, Central High, and the Leeds England Study Abroad Program. Yadiel Yvonne Mora. Got it. Kennedy Ellen Brooks, magna cum laude. Article editor for the Law Review, Public Relations Director of the Lambda Law Caucus, and a member of the Entrepreneurship Clinic. Kennedy Ellen Brooks. Gabriella Amanda Wirasakti, magna cum laude. Executive editor of JAEL, past Public Relations Chair, Marketing Chair of International Law Society, Central High Partnership, Entrepreneurship Clinic, and a member of the International Service Learning Program. Gabriella Amanda Wirasakti. Trenton Atkins, summa cum laude, a member of the Law Review. Trenton Atkins. Christian Sean Holcomb. Christian Sean Holcomb. Chandler Michael Atkins, cum laude. Chandler Michael Atkins. Jacob Alexander Bishop. Jacob Alexander Bishop. Jacob Alexander Bishop. Logan William Coring, magna cum laude. Vice President of the Latinx Law Student Association, member of Law Review. Logan William Coring. Tyler Christopher Belcher, magna cum laude. Trademark Moot Court Team, Chair of the Honor Council, ABA Rep and 2L Rep, Student Bar Association, International Law Society, JAEL, Sports and Entertainment, Tech Law, and the Entrepreneurship Clinic. Tyler Christopher Belcher. Colby Lawrence Burks, summa cum laude. Vice President of Communications, Student Bar Association, Senior Symposium Editor, Law Review, Fellow of the Ordered Liberty Program, National Moot Court Team, Wagner Moot Court Team. Colby Lawrence Burks. All right. Jesse Madison Hagan, magna cum laude. Editor-in-Chief for the Journal of Law and Education, Secretary of the Federalist Society, Fellow for the Ordered Liberty Program, and a member of the mock trial team. Jesse Madison Hagan. Amber Lynn Earlywine, magna cum laude. Amber Lynn Earlywine. Charles Michael Gross, magna cum laude. Estate Law, Elder Law Clinic. Charles Michael Gross. Catherine Drew Duke, magna cum laude. Editor-in-Chief, Law Review. Brandeis, Inn of Court. Ackerson, Law Clinic. Catherine Drew Duke. Casey Blair Polk, cum laude. Casey Blair Polk. Kerrigan Hope Osborne. Women's Law Caucus member. Kerrigan Hope Osborne. Jillian Grace Urbanic, cum cum laude. Associate Editor for JAEL, a member of the Central High Partnership, and a member of the Entrepreneurship Clinic. Jillian Grace Urbanek. Tawana J. Hume, magna cum laude. Tawana J. Hume. Taylor Joanne Hunton Castleman. Business Law Society, Journal of Law and Education, Women's Law Caucus. Taylor Joanne Hunton Castleman. Elizabeth Jane Donahue, cum laude. Elizabeth Jane Donahue. Ashley Ann Brown, magna cum laude. Ashley Ann Brown. Tori Janae Farrell. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Tori Janae Farrell. Stephen Cole Lancaster, magna cum laude. Elder Law Clinic and the Budapest Study Abroad Program. Stephen Cole Lancaster. Wyatt Thomas Hillerick, cum laude. Is it Keenan or Ken? Like Keenan, and then Moikovic. Fitch. Wyatt Thomas Hillerick. Keenan Moikanovich. Yay. Yay for me. Cum laude. Business Law Society, Student Bar Association, Central High Partnership, Budapest Study Abroad Program. Keenan Moikanovich. I got it. William Wood Brown, cum laude. Central High Partnership, Elder Law Clinic, and the Budapest Study Abroad Program. William Wood Brown. Lane McKenzie, cum laude. Appalachian Law Caucus. Business Law Society, cum laude. Lane McKenzie. Barry Isaac Gibson, cum laude. Appalachian Law Caucus, Christian Legal Society, Central High Partnership, and the Elder Law Clinic. Barry Isaac Gibson. Angela T. Rothbauer, a member of the International Service Learning Program. Angela T. Rothbauer. Nick Horn, magna cum laude. A member of the Law Review. A member of the Central High Partnership. Nick Horn. Reagan Elizabeth Prather, cum laude. International Law Society, Lambda Law Caucus, Latinx Law Student Association, Journal of Law and Education, Women's Law Caucus, and a member of the Elder Law Clinic, Reagan Elizabeth Prather. Why are these? Megan Cody Beekler, magna cum laude. Law Review, Leeds England Study Abroad Program. These are like all my last little bit of interns up here at the end. I like made them go last. Megan Cody Beekler. Okay. All right, guys, you're at your last graduate. Come on, raise the roof, raise the roof, raise the roof. Get some energy up in here. Come on, there you go. You ready? Keeps harassing me on these Celtics, it's killing me. Vincent, go Sixers. Vincent Thomas Verano. Event coordinator, sports and entertainment law society. Vincent Thomas Verano. Dean Jacobs. They're all yours. Thank you.
I have probably attended, been part of at least 50 commencements, and it is always so exciting, and this is my first commencement here with the Brandeis School of Law. It's far and away the best. Can we please give this group of graduates another round of applause? They are outstanding. They are outstanding. Get on your feet if you can. We salute this amazing class of 2023.
You're right.
You worked so hard, but you did it. And you will always be part of the Brandeis Law family, so please, please, we hope to see you back, mentor new students, the next generation, but we are always excited to have you part of our Brandeis Law family. And now I think Dean Coel has something special.
Thank you, Dean Jacobs. Mr. Durbin, we are ready. Graduates, here is your special farewell from me to you, from you to your family. Mr. Durbin.
One little spark is all it takes to start a brush fire that will burn brighter than the day. I hope you choose the one that shine brighter than the day. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking. It starts with one, then one turns into two, then 3 and 4, and pretty soon 100,000 more, smiling out across the world. Yes, we're in this together, and we will make it better. My brothers and sisters, we are one. And hand in hand we'll stretch out, heart by heart this wave is catching on. 'Cause we're in this together after all. We are the instruments with our parts to play. Unity in harmony, we will win the day, my friend. We'll win the day, my friend. And they say it takes a village, I say it takes a world to light this hope, the flag of love unfurled. I say that we're in this together after all. Yes, we're in this together, and we will make it better. Just love everyone and soon you'll see. And hand in hand we'll stretch out, heart by heart this wave is catching on. 'Cause we're in this together after all. Yes, we're in this together, and we will make it better. My brothers and sisters, we are one. And hand in hand we'll stretch out, heart by heart this wave is catching on. 'Cause we're in this together after all. After all, here we are on top of the stars. Never thought we'd ever get this far. We live for moments like this. We come alive for moments like this. Here we are, this is a time, like a dream coming to life. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this. days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. You in a how can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Been a long day without you, my friend. But I'll tell you moments like
everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
let the light guide your way.
Through the window, I see
Hold
you
every
waving.
memory as you go.
Cause I'm coming.
And every
Your
road
eyes
you
are a
take.
story, an ocean of memories, pictures of faces and places and all of the things. Cause meanwhile, back at mama's, the porch lights on, come on in if you wanna. Suppers on the stove, beers in the fridge, red sun singing out loud on the page, games on the tube and daddy smokes cigarettes, whiskey keeps his whistle wet. Funny the things you thought you never miss, the world going crazy as these. Life is beautiful.
That didn't bring a tear to every mother's eye. Goodness. So happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers, the grandmothers, the people who serve as mothers and so forth. We're so grateful. And we thank all of you for coming to this ceremony again for this truly extraordinary class of 2023. Congratulations, graduates. One more round of applause. They're amazing. At this time, our ceremony has concluded. We are going to start the recessional, and we would ask that you please remain in your seat so that the platform party can get off the stage. Thank you so much, everybody. Hope you go celebrate.
Thank you, Dean Jacobs. Mr. Durbin, Grand Marshal